Good morning, everyone. An important issue to deal with today, and does come back to Jesus' teaching, Matthew chapter 5. But many people would sort of claim to be Catholic and say, well, that's very good. How do you indicate that you're Catholic? Oh, no, well, I go to church. Okay, how often do you go to church? Well, when I can. I've got the certificate. I've been baptized. I've done the sacraments, and so I'm Catholic. And you say, well, hang on, is that enough? And is that what Jesus actually wants us to do? We're challenged to actually be a little more active than that. And Jesus addresses that when he speaks about the scribes and the Pharisees, criticizing them as I said, in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 5, verse 20. And he says, effectively, you will not get into heaven if you pay lip service to me. Effectively, that's what he's saying to them. You will not get into heaven if you pay lip service to me. And it's scary because many people who would sort of say, well, yeah, I'm Catholic because I wear the T-shirt. That's what makes you Catholic. As I've often said to you, religion is not a spectator sport. We need to be actively involved. And so we can't pay lip service to the Lord. We need to be sincere and we need to be genuine. And Jesus says, be on good terms with your brother. If you have anything against them, go and sort it out before you come offering your gifts at the altar. So make sure that when you talk about your religious values, that you're actually living them out in your life, that they're not something that you claim to have, but they aren't really there. The life that we live, what does the Bible say? 70, if we're lucky. And I suppose these days, the medicine and modern science and our attention, hopefully, to what we eat and what we do, that we might live a little longer than that. But that lifetime is very short compared to eternity. And we need to make sure that we're preparing ourselves for eternity. So not to pay lip service to what is going on these days, but to understand the implications of saying, I'm a Catholic, look at me, and make sure that you are actually offering what it is, the Catholicism, and what Jesus wants us to do. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.